capable of doing. So if you're new to this video, please like and subscribe, and please share my channel. You'll benefit. I will share 5 tips how you use. The second tip which I is how to activate the 3 finger rule. If you activate this, if you don't have a mouse, magic mouse, but you are just surviving on your trackpad, so I think that is a really it will make experience more smoother, and you'll be able to do more things more quicker, and with more energy, and you'll be motivated. So what we need to do is, if you'll see, by default we don't have this click on, so we need to go here and we need to tap here, and can see how we need to tap. So when you will tap with one finger, you can tap, and tap to click is for this only, for this purpose, and these are all these in a kind of visual presentation to guide you how to use this. I think that will help you more further. The second tip I will tell you is activate your touch ID. You will say that we'll do this later, but I think that the most efficient way to save your energy, to make your process more smoother, is to activate your touch ID, because for everything Apple requires you to write your password again and again, and you'll get sick of this habit. So I think you need to write your touch ID. You need to activate as soon as possible for making it more smoother. The third tip I will tell you is, if you have a keyboard, so if you would be wondering where is your F1 keys. So the logic for this is, you have to press Fn, which is the function control, and this is, you can see show F1 F2 control, and by this you can easily solve all these, and you can even use your shortcuts, and this will help you. You can change your direction if you have a Bluetooth keyboard, and that is your personal choice if you need direction. The third thing which I will tell you, it is about the magic mouse. So if you have a mouse, so you'll benefit from this. You could change the preference how it is being displayed. You can customize it, and it will help you. The fourth thing which we display, which I will tell you, so it is not necessary for you to have this default. You could, this was I was talking. We'll go, and the first thing, if you bought your M1 which was released in 2020, so there's a lot of chance that your date and time would not be right, as I had this problem when I bought it. So you need to change your time. For this, lot of people don't know how to change their time. So what we do is, we go and we click on this, click the lock to make changes. After this, you need to enter your touch ID. I told you it will be very beneficial for you in your overall process if you activate your touch ID, uh, and you can easily change your time. I live in India, I live in Jaipur, so it is beneficial for me to activate the closest city is Jaipur. The fourth tip would be to activate the dark mode, which I think is personally better for everyone, because it saves your battery. But I know battery is not an issue on Mac, but what it does is, you'll appreciate the colors, the real colors, real text which you'll see. So I think, if you're not a too kind of a person who prefers a dark environment, at least you could activate in the night, and you can appreciate the both of these things, which will help you handy if you like to work at night. So this was my fourth tip, and the fifth tip would be related to touch ID. So what you need to do is, you have to activate all of this. When you log in, the first thing they will see is these options will not be like clicked. So you need to add all these, so it will make your process more smoother. And the other tip I would like to show you would be accessibility. So there's a lot of thing you can do here. You can add voice, you can add zoom, you can add display, you can change how it is played. If there's a lot of thing in this, so I think you can change your background, how you want your text to look. So these are really cool and it will help you. The other things I would like to show you would be notification and focus. So there are a lot of time that these app will make your make interfere with your work. So there's a chance you can allow notification as I have not allowed, or you could go and you can unallow all the notification, disallow. So what that will do, you can be more focused on your work and it will not interfere with your time. The last tip I would like to tell you would be how to manage and how to use this touch bar, touch bar ID. So as you see that we have all these mission control and we have password. So this is the desktop screensaver which I told you. So if you prefer light color and you prefer dark colors, you can check these as well. And for the uh, daring in the sharing, we can here we can make a lot of changes here. I think the dock and menu bar, so these are you can make changes here if you like prefer. If you are not, if you prefer the size to be at max, if you would like to read books, or like you want the text to be extra larger, you can make your changes here. You can position all these to the left or right as you more comfortable. You can add airdrop, you can add focus. So there are a lot of tips which will help you in this, and I think that was for this video. Thank you. Please like and subscribe and share the content. Thank you. Merci. You can make your Mac